It's currently just after 3:30 in the morning, and we need to leave by 4:30 to go and get the Eurotunnel. And I'm gonna have to make sandwiches and stuff. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh. So, but exciting. It's a Disney day, because today I get to go into a Disney theme park. So that's exciting. But it's early. It's really early. Hello! It's now 4:40 in the morning, and we're running about 10 minutes behind, but it's absolutely fine because I allowed for extra time. You just might not get your Starbucks. But we're all good to go, so we're going to start the drive to Folkestone. Hello! So, after a little bit of traffic issues, and thinking we were going to miss our train, we did make it, partly because the train's delayed a little bit. Last time there were loads of queues going through passport control, weren't there?
Yeah.
And this time we went straight through. We didn't get the extra security check or anything like we did last time. So super smooth, and we're now just waiting to board the train. So exciting. So we'll see you on the train. Alright, so we are now on the tunnel. We're moving. I think we may have just gone into the tunnel because all the windows have gone dark. My sister has just run to the toilet and sending me messages because it's kind of weird. You have to go through these slightly intimidating doors. Yeah, so this morning was slightly mad because I'd intended to shower this morning, so I went to bed super early. Alarm went off on time, that was fine, and went to get in the shower, and we had no hot water. So I feel kind of gross. So that was a little bump in the road, yeah, then we got stuck in all sorts of kind of weird traffic situations. I guess they're doing work on the M20, and one phone was saying do this, and the other phone was saying do that, and then the road signs were saying do something completely different. So we were going to get there like 5 minutes ahead of schedule, and then we ended up being like 15-20 minutes after schedule. But as it turned out, all the trains were delayed this morning by like 5 minutes or so anyway, so we're still on the exact same train, so we're not actually long-term delayed, which is awesome. But there was nobody there. Like, it was so weird. Like, last time we came, the terminal car park was pretty full, and this time there weren't any cars there. It was so eerie. So yeah, got through all the passport control and everything super quick. I think this is my last time entering France as an EU citizen. Weird to think that. So yeah, I think we're going to be on here for about 30 more minutes, and then we hit the road. Got our sandwiches. We just had our breakfast, which was lovely. Nice little Tesco's pastry, and we are going to have our sandwiches. We'll stop at one of the lairs on the road down and have our lunch, and yeah, all good. Exciting because it's a Disney day. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm tired. It's gonna be a long day, but I'm so excited that we're on our way now. Alright, so we're still on the train, but we now see daylight. We are in France. We've had the text messages saying you can now use your phone in France. So we're in France! Yay! So exciting. It's funny. So we had a bit of debate about where we stopped last time we came here, and we thought we passed a lair that looked like the one we stopped at, but we were confused because it was so early on in the journey. We're like, we don't think we were stopped this early on. And then we kind of saw another one that looked like it might be the one we stopped at before, because it was a nice one. And we were like, well, we'll pull off, and if it's not that one, we'll just pull back on again to the motorway. And it turns out it was this one. So it was about an hour into the drive from the Eurotunnel, and we took a picture of the name. So I'm going to insert the name of this lair right now, so that you can, in case you want a nice one, because some of them aren't great. Charlie did a bit of a toilet survey last time, and some of them, she looked like she'd been scarred for life when she went to them. And weirdly, for some reason at them, they don't have toilet seats. And we don't know why they don't have toilet seats, but they don't have toilet seats. So that's a bit confusing. But we just stopped. We had a sandwich, and we've had a drink and a little wander around the shop. And the car had got really filthy from all the salt on the roads this morning. So we've given all the windows a nice wipe down and froze to death. And now we're nice and warm and toasty. And we'll be heading back off again very shortly. I don't know how long we've stopped for, but it's now 10:37, so I guess we're probably going to be there about 12:30, we think, at the moment.
Probably between 12:30 and 1, I would have thought.
So, yeah, that's where we're at.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with me. It's because it's a Disney day and I'm excited. That's what it is. Yeah. So, next time we'll either be stopped at another lair
Toilet break.
for a toilet break, or we'll be at Sequoia Lodge, and hopefully I won't take the scenic route, which apparently
I love the scenic route.
apparently I'm very good at accidentally finding the scenic routes.
I like the scenic
But as we had a scenic route this morning, I don't really want to do a scenic route again today. So somehow we're here. I say somehow because there were a couple of incidences. I couldn't overtake a vehicle because I couldn't see round it because I'm on the wrong side of the car, and I caused a bit of a pile up of traffic. And then we just came to get into the hotel, and the guy told somebody that doesn't speak French to open the boot. And I was like, what's he saying?
I don't know.
Oh dear. But we found a space, so we're going to go and get checked in. So we're in the lift, about to go to our room, all checked in. It was already ready, and it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's really early for us, which is nice. No queue at check-in. Here we go. This way. Here is the room. Ah. That was fun. Alright, so we have made it into the room. We're quite amused because the last hotel we stayed at had coffee making facilities but no milk. And so we brought milk with us in case, and there's no coffee making facility. So it doesn't affect me, I don't drink it, but this one, it's okay, you'll go to Starbucks, it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna get our luggage in just a second and then hit the parks. Okay. Alright, so this is the room at Sequoia Lodge. So we just got the standard room in the main building. So as you come in, you turn left, and we've got a sink here. And hello. We've got some storage. Looks like there used to be a fridge there. Oh, definitely used to be a fridge there. Oh, that's weird. Ah! Don't ask. Better not to know. So then we've got the bathroom. So we've got bath and shower. Looks like we've got a combination of built-in shampoo and body wash, but also a couple of freebies here. Oh, and it's the Disney H2O Plus stuff, and they've got little Mickey hats. That's so cute. So big shower head, although someone's turned the shower head round. And then got the toilet behind the door. Charlie, don't slam the toilet into my face when I'm on the toilet. That's what I'm saying. And we've got a safe here and some hanging space. Storage, looks like there's a cot that you can fold out there and keep your bags and things there. There's Charlie looking at the TV. So then we've got temperature control, some of the artwork of Bambi, and we've got Flower and Bambi and Thumper going all around the room there. And then we opted for the 2 double beds rather than the king size bed. And we've got a phone, no sockets by the bed, but all sorts of light switches. Ooh, light switches. Look at that light, that's so cute. And then we've got a table with a ice. I guess there's an ice machine somewhere. Gotta have a look for that. Something to do with Pluto. Oh, it's like a customer review thing, but your kids can fill it out. Another mirror there. And then what view have we got? Oh, it's like little woodland paths. How cute. That's super cute. And then obviously a TV and lots of drawer spaces. Couple of oh no, just one plug. One plug. That's your only plug. It looks like there's one down there for the lamp as well, but I can't see any other plugs anywhere. No, no other plugs. So there is one plug in this room, and then the one the lampshade is plugged into. But yeah, we've got the TV, and yeah, that is the room. So we need to talk about how cute this dessert is. No idea yet if it tastes very good. A bit of debate about what's in it, but we will soon find out. How are the fries?
Chicken nugget.
Oh, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Ooh. I've got fries. And then I've got the chewy burger. Let's have a look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. He's the wrong way round. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. So I have to say, I have devoured that burger. That was so good. I was a bit worried it was going to be spicy because it had a chipotle sauce in it, but it wasn't spicy at all. And I'm not someone that overly likes spicy food, so that was really good. But it did have a chipotle flavour to it. Really, really tasty. Love that. And the fries were really good as well. I'm about to dig in to the R2-D2 dome. So Charlie, how were the chicken nuggets first of all? I know you are.
Quite chewy.
What, the chicken nuggets or the cake?
Cake. Chicken nuggets are very good.
Very, very good.
They were like breaded chicken nuggets.
Oh, okay. And how's the hot chocolate?
Nice.
Is it as rich as the Harry Potter hot chocolate was? Just a nice, normal hot chocolate. Okay. And how is the Mickey cake?
This one's very nice, but I thought I would prefer that one, so I've left that one to last.
What's that one taste like?
Oh, wait. It's like chocolatey and almondy.
Chocolatey and almondy. Okay. So we'll find out in a second what the other cake tastes like. So let's. Oh, it's on a. I thought this was going to be plastic, but it's actually paper, like recycled paper. Move that out of the way for a second. So here we go. Going in for the R2-D2 dome. Okay, it's solid. I can say that. There we go. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, trying to do that. Okay. So right now, it looks like one of those... what are the things at Pandora that you like?
The cheesecake.
Yeah, the dome cheesecake thing.
It's a blue cheesecake.
Oh, sorry, it's just a blue cheesecake. Okay. At the moment, it looks kind of...
I think it's just called blueberry cheesecake.
That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah. It looks like mascarpone.
Oh, I didn't think that it might translate to mascarpone.
That's what it looks like.
On the menu, it says that this is white cheese cream. And we couldn't work out, when I took the French and translated it, either it translated to cottage cheese cream or a white cream cheese. So we weren't really sure. So I'm going to taste the white chocolate part first. There we go. I'm going to flip the camera around here. Okay. So here we go with the with the white chocolate there. Well, the white chocolate's alright. And now we're going in for the... It looks like a boiled egg. I'll turn it around in a second so you can see.
Okay. There's a strong smell. It looks a bit like cottage cheese actually when you bite into it.
Okay, definitely get the mango. I have no idea what the rest of it is.
It actually looks like cottage cheese, like that, when you cut into it.
Not the greatest dessert I've ever had in my life, but it looks amazing. So, I'll just turn it around so you can see what the inside of this looks like. So this is the inside of it. So, this is the mysterious white cheese something, and then that in there is the mango core. Did you want to taste it, Charlie? Okay, so Charlie, the Mickey that has now disappeared, the non-chocolate one.
So if it had a hint of almond, I would say it was mostly just a plain cake.
Just a plain cake, but the other one tasted.
There was like a slight tinge of almond.
But the other one very much tasted like chocolate and
I think
almond.
it tasted like
So, in summary, burger was really good, fries are good, the Mickey cake thing was really good, and the R2-D2 looked really cute. I'm probably not going to eat the rest of it.
chicken nuggets.
Oh, and the chicken nuggets were good as well. And what we actually did... Oh, Charlie, where are you gone? Charlie, there you go. What we actually did was, rather than order 2 separate meals, because we didn't actually want the other desserts that were on the other set meal, we ordered 1 set meal, which was the chewy burger, the fries, and the... I keep wanting to call it a zebra dome, the R2-D2 dome, and that was €16.99. And then they did a thing where you could add 4 chicken nuggets for €3. So we did that, and then shared the fries, and then we did one of the instant delice things, which is where we got the hot chocolate and the Mickey cakes, which I think came out to about €5.60. So in total, where's the receipt? That whole meal, including a drink for me as well, that came with the meal I ordered. Total came to €25.58. Last time we did a lot of the just ordering 2 set meals, and this was definitely a lot cheaper doing it that way. Rude. Messages coming up on the phone screen. But this was definitely a lot cheaper doing it the way we just did it. So, yeah. That's that meal. I was at a restaurant en Coulis.
And we didn't eat here last time, so...
No, because we didn't like the look of the menu. But the menu now looks a lot better than when we came before.
I mean, it's chicken nuggets.
It's chicken nuggets.
How can you go wrong?
Can't go wrong with a chicken nugget. Alright, on to the next stop. Okay, so we've just come into the shop and we've just seen this neck warmer where Stitch is the bottom of your face, which is hysterical. It's $16.99. And they've got I guess a bunny or a thumper one, and then a Mickey one as well. Hey Hey and Pooah! I love Hey Hey!
For being fearless, always ready for battle. Are you ready for battle, recruits? Yes, Lieutenant! Much better. Then it is time for you to practice your battle senses. Be it only day 1 of your training, there will be no blasters. Instead, you will put your hands in fists, like so. When I call battle position, I need you to show me your strongest battle senses. Understood? On my command. Battle position! At ease. I need you to look even more fearless, recruits. Battle position! At ease! Battle position! At ease! Good! Much better. Except for you. You do not look scary at all. Look here. Forward. I really need you to come into this training exercise. This time, listen to your fellow recruits and show them the scariest space you can make. On my command. Battle position. Area. Battle position. We'll keep working on that. Back to your line. Troopers, recruits, follow, and march.
Slinky dog! It said 5 minutes, that was a lie. It was about 5 seconds. And we're by his butt. Yeah. Oh, while we're here, we went to go and see the Frozen thing, and they'd already shut off the next showtime, which wasn't for 20 minutes. So get there early. And this park is not busy right now, so definitely get there early. Also, the Kylo Ren thing, hilarious.
On y va!
Here we go. On y va! Oh my god, I gotta hold on to the phone. I told you this was more thrilling than you think it's gonna be.
I like proper sliding.
I wanna do it again. Charlie, I'm falling into you. Charlie. This has got a bit wild.
I'm loving it, Slinky.
Oh. Charlie, I was going fast.
Best day ever.
He's gone faster. Oh, he's slowing down. Oh.
What's that do now?
And relax. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm not surprised. That was intense.
Please stay seated until Slinky stops moving.
He's still going. He's still going.
Merci de vous
Stopping. Stopped.
Alright, so we just saw, I don't even know if it was Frozen, I'll put what it was called then, a Frozen a musical celebration. And that was an interesting experience. First of all, you need to get there like 30 minutes in advance of whatever the show time is, because the rooms are a pretty small capacity and it definitely was full. Also, it was like a lot of Disneyland Paris shows are, it was bilingual, so it was in both French and English, and what they were essentially doing is repeating whatever the other person said. So like Anna would ask, what's his name? Christophe. And Anna would ask Christophe, oh, are you going to come with me to Elsa's Ice Palace in French? And then he would go, yes, Anna, I'm going to go with you to Elsa's Ice Palace. So it was kind of, the actual words, if you do understand both French and English, are a bit choppy, but it does mean that you can understand it whether you speak English or French. You don't really speak French and you understood it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I think they were singing live.
They were.
And
they were really good singers.
They were. I have a feeling that Elsa wasn't French. I think she was from somewhere else.
It was very odd hearing it sung.
But she sang it in English. But she almost had like a German or like a Scandinavian accent.
Like a little...
I don't think she was French. Whereas Anna, I think, was French.
And I don't think Christophe.
And Christophe was not French or Scandinavian. He was like English or American or something, because he definitely had a very natural English sounding accent. But yeah, very good. Weirdest thing about it for me, but I enjoyed it, was there was a duet between Anna and Christophe where they did Love is an Open Door.
Not just a duet, like a triplet.
Oh yeah, and then Elsa got involved as
And
well.
Olaf as well.
Coolest thing for me was that there is Sven is in it, which was really cool. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought that singing was good. I thought that the audience participation would have worked, I feel like, in America. I think in Europe we're all just a bit like...
Also, it was pretty crowded in there. You are stood up the entire time and it was about 20 minutes long, ignoring the time you spend queuing. And the thing that was difficult about that is the room was full and they're asking you to do audience participation with Elsa's dance moves. So they're actually saying like, sweep your arm to the right and sweep your arm to the left, and there wasn't enough room for everyone to do that. But the kids seemed to like that bit.
It was good, and I think they all had really good voices, which is, I did not think the same when we saw the
you're talking about Anna Magie? Yeah, the Mickey and the Magician.
Because I remember coming out of that and going, I didn't feel like the performers were as good as in America. Whereas them, I thought they were actually really good singers.
The other thing, and I don't know if you were aware of this, when you come out, there's like an animation thing, which I knew was there somewhere, but I didn't know where it was. And there's a really cool Toy Story Zoetrope. So I'm going to insert a clip of that now. The other thing is there is space for an Olaf meet and greet, which you have to, I think you have to use the Line Bertie app to do that.
Don't meet Olaf or friends.
Yeah, meet Olaf or friends. Olaf is not guaranteed. But what I would say is if you do have a time for that, you don't need to see the show to get into it. You can go through like the shop. So just so you know, there is another way in. You don't have to like get the exact right show time for doing that. Alright, we are going to head off to Ratatouille. 5 minutes.
I'll be with you tomorrow, cher ami.